Welcome to a Minerva server tour of a bunch of things that are too insignificant for their own videos. Let's get started. We're here by the Redstone block storage. Our new member at Surshore installed something like this, where when you fill up these shulker boxes, it would be a great thing if I could demonstrate. It breaks the shulker box and then goes down here, up into an elevator that loads the shulker boxes right into storage. For some of you who don't know, we've had bulk storage for redstone and glowstone for a long time, and this system has never been in place. In fact, it's even in place for... oh crap. There we go. Both sides, finally. You know, you guys gotta kind of appreciate this. His wiring was a lot different than this, and I basically had to redo everything, but now it's on both sides, and it looks nice, I think. Also, this one is a block lower than it has to be. Yeah. Works nicely now. Now that we can, whenever we're crafting stuff, we can just throw our redstone blocks into here, glowstone into here, and they will automatically get funneled into these chests. Oh, finally. You know, we used to have to, if you guys have seen the streams and you have seen these walls just filled with shulker boxes when we've been crafting, yeah, kind of a mess. What else did we do? Oh well, we worked on the perimeter a little bit. Not quite too much to show, just a little bit of progress here and there every day. Makes it count. Also, only the keenest of you will ever have noticed this, but here's a little story for you. This is something we took care of, I think, entirely in the streams. This system of shulker box loaders, I'm going to have to demonstrate in Spectator. Whenever this top hopper gets full, so you know it fills in with the shulker boxes, loads everything all the way to the top, but then eventually the top hopper will be full and it can no longer collect items. That had no way to tell the filter to stop filtering. So basically it was pushing completely full shulker boxes straight down onto the slabs to where it would despawn. I don't think this ever happened, but theoretically that's what would happen if something filled up. So we needed to install this circuit right here, except that the hopper that this needed to power was actually over here in the original design. We had to rip out the shulker box loaders and the item filters and completely reverse them. That was over here, that was over here. So we had to completely flip-flop it on both sides. So that took me and Ertige about 6 hours, then I did another 5 hours offline to actually redo our shulker box storage. So every single one of these chests is now for empty shulker boxes. This is the recycling system. This also shaved off about 100 double chests plus their respective hoppers, so the Ruby Center is actually a lot less laggy. This is very nice to load nowadays. None of the extra crap is down here, and all of this gets funneled to this elevator right here. And the new system is a little bit different as well. You might have noticed in the past episodes we had a lot of redstone back here that's no longer here. Well, each of the dispensers that has all of their shulker box storage is actually being filtered by this line of hoppers in the back. And these all get powered, or all of these get filled by a simple double chest, which has another double chest above it. And the new system basically detects whenever this hopper, or whenever this double chest is empty, it requests more items. So it simply completes the circuit and then powers on the thing. And you can see this little line right here, both sides connect to this, and they do the exact same thing. And there is a little bit of a trick where it'll actually send more shulker boxes than it needs, so that's why we have this second double chest. Only when this is completely empty will this ever start to unload, and only when this is... that's stone, I should probably deal with that. And only when this chest is completely empty will it fill up. I did a test with over here, and when this first chest is completely empty, it'll send about enough shulker boxes to actually fill up about this amount. So it's a really nice system. It's a lot less laggy, and I think it looks really nice. This is especially easier to use for the players. All they have to do is run in a straight line, whereas before it was just, it was bad. And I'm sorry that I'm not putting any pictures of like what it used to look like, but avid watchers of my channel have seen all of this wiring before, so you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This doesn't seem right. Huh, whatever. I don't even care anymore. This is just... the cow farm is still here, but, you know, I'm not quite there on stake. I'm doing good, just not quite there. Soon you will be gone. Soon, my friends. 2 updates at the mob farm. Oh, we're at a mob farm now. So, for the longest time, this has not been this system. So, we've been filtering through just a normal item hopper filter, and we've just been putting items in here. Well, we finally, me and Ertiga, I mean, we didn't even record this, you know, we're just hanging out. We finally updated it to be shulker box loaders, so now we can store way more items than before. In our first night of AFK, we got about 100,000 bones, and I'm pretty happy with this. I think it looks pretty sharp. And also, one thing, this is another thing, like one of those updates that doesn't really affect anybody but the Minerva members, but whenever you AFK this thing, these guys would die in the magma blocks if there wasn't water, but whenever you AFK this thing, witches would build up, and it was bad. What I finally found out was the bottom layer, the one that was below this one, was about a 25 block drop, and the witches always were able to drink their fire resistance potion before dying. Whereas from the second level, I think they fall about 29 blocks, and then they die on the magma blocks before they can drink a potion. Every once in a while, you'll get one that survives. I'm not entirely sure how that happens. Maybe they glitch out or they hit this glass down here or something. I don't know, but this thing no longer gets shut off by witches. Like, it's so few witches that they'll despawn before they build up. So no longer does this thing shut itself off, and now we can AFK this thing a lot. So if there are any, like, Minerva members whitelisted on the server watching, feel free to, like, go ahead and AFK this thing, because we need a lot of bones. Why do we need bones, you might ask? It's, it was a tree farm, that's why we needed the bone meal. But, it wasn't actually this tree farm, it was the tree farm upstairs. Are you gonna grow? Okay, thank you. This is upstairs, so this is literally like the tree farms down there. The Dark Oak Farm, it got a nice little revamp. So this was also 100% in live streams where I gave it some flowers up top. I noticed that this roof isn't even. I'm sorry that you can't unsee that. This trapdoor keeps opening because of redstone. Oh my god, it's going to bug me forever. But this also always used to be blown out. I didn't actually put the windows in here. I should probably do that. But like, this roof was just constantly getting decimated by the TNT blowing up the tree farm. So I handled that. And it looks a lot nicer in here as well. So as you can see, there's a hole in the tree. That's a nice little improvement. I got some walls in here. Gulby helped me with the aesthetic of this place, and I think it just looks really, really good. And also, we've got plenty of bone meal to power this thing forever. This farm is amazing. Let me grab some saplings and show it off, because that's another thing. I haven't really showed this thing too much in videos now, but I can actually, the server's a little bit laggy, but I can actually show the tree farm running. I was just talking with the guys about the tree farm I was just showing. Do any of you guys remember like the first episodes of Minerva Season 2 where I couldn't actually show that universal tree farm because the piston movements would like freeze my computer so bad that I couldn't actually record? Ah, the good old days. This channel has improved. Dark Oak Farms. And I think that's pretty much it. There are a couple off-camera things, so let me just fly over here. It's perfect that a chaser's sleeping. He's also a new member, added during a live stream. So I was working on a house over here. That is not my tree. I wanted to make a mansion for whatever reason, and I lost a little bit of the motivation, but like, I don't know, I just want to work with people and like build this thing up and make it really cool. But I also said I wanted a really strong dark oak tree in the middle of this, and this was not what I meant. This is the ugliest tree I've ever seen. Oh my god, is this thick enough for you? Oh my, this is just so bad. At least it's hollow. That's why I broke in earlier. I was like, no, he did not fill this in completely. He did not. It's good. It's alright. Anyway, I hope that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it. That's just a few of the things we've been up to on Minerva. I haven't been incredibly active recently because Lemon was staying at my house for a month, and yeah, that just made it difficult to record on a lot of different levels. So I've been live streaming more often than not, and I really do like live streaming, and that's kind of why I'm making this video. Where like, the Minerva logs as a series might suffer a little bit just because I just enjoy live streaming more, to be honest. And usually when I live stream, I'm doing things that I'd otherwise be putting in these kind of Minerva log videos. So, I mean, obviously the future can change. You know, I change my opinions. I might have an idea one day that's better in a video. Who knows? I do know that not all of you guys enjoy watching live streams. A good fair amount of you guys do, which is encouraging me to do more of them. But I know that some of you don't want to sit through a 5-hour video, especially if you didn't make it out to the live stream. That's completely understandable. So I'm going to try and balance it out a little bit here and there. But Yeah, it's so I figured I might as well make a Minerva log kind of showing at least what we've been up to, so that those of you who don't want to watch a several hour long live stream recap can at least get a little bit of information on what's been going on. So the start of this video is not a joke. These are just a lot of day-to-day things that we've been working on that don't necessarily deserve their own episodes of a video, so I figured I'd clump them all together. And our quality of life is a little bit better, actually, in a few of these spots where I'm going to happily be crafting glowstone and redstone now that we have like an automated system for it. And it took a new member to be whitelisted to actually get it done, because this was in the original schematic of the Ruby Center, and there was no system like this for it. We actually forgot about it, then built the Ruby Center, and then never cared to do it. So there you go. That's what's been going on with us. Hope you guys hang out for the live streams a little bit more. If you guys haven't watched them and you are curious, you should totally check them out. Links in the description. Subscribe to me on YouTube and click the bell if you want to get notified when I do live stream. I have no kind of schedule, and they're usually a good time. So that's it from me, and thanks for watching.